I'm Roy Robertson. Today on Good Business San Diego, we welcome back Jim Bottrell, a former Marine who is the broker and founder of Ardent Real Estate Services and the Jim Bottrell Real Estate Team. Jim's website is jimhasthebuyers.com, and you can reach him by phone at 1-800-498-SOLD. Hey, Jim, can't say that you didn't warn us about higher interest rates. We talk about this all the time. They are here, but we are still hearing about bidding wars. So give us some perspective on this. Is this going to continue?
No, it can't. And in fact, it's not going to anymore either. There's a massive change that's starting to happen in the market. It's actually happening right now, which on the ground we're seeing it.
So are you calling this the top of the market at this point? Seems improbable, but are we going to see prices start to decline?
No, actually, I don't think so. I don't see the markets coming down at all. In order for prices to go down, you're going to have more homes for sale than willing buyers to buy them. And we have this, I always talk about the shortage of real estate that we have here in the county. There's just not enough houses to buy. So the shortage of houses is going to protect home prices. So that part's good. However, I see a big change in the buyers, and there's lots to talk about them. So for the last, several years, they've been hit hard with, record prices after record prices after record prices. But now they're getting the record prices and they're getting interest rates, that used to be 2%, and now they're 4%, and sometimes we're even seeing 5%.
Right. So what is the change that is coming then? Are we going to see potential buyers stop buying, kind of giving up, conceding the fight?
No, you're not going to see them stop buying, because even at the higher interest rate and the higher prices, it's still better than renting. However, the big change that's coming is the buyers' willingness and tolerance for things that they perceive in their own eyes as not right. Their patience for this is pretty much at zero. They're at the breaking point. And there's a threshold of affordability and, more importantly, psychology of the buyer. And the psychology is where I'm seeing the shift happen. We can agree for a long time that sellers were large and in charge. They were 100% in charge. They could ask what they want and they got the price. They could force the buyer to come in with cash for an appraisal shortfall. They could say we're selling it as is, and they're not going to fix a single thing. And for years, they were getting away with that. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, is those days are over. When you combine the increased interest rate and the increased prices, the buyers are kind of at their max of willingness and tolerance to put up with that stuff. So you're seeing buyers that are, in the process of kind of getting beat up by the seller, and they're just saying no. They're just saying, nope, we're not going to do it anymore. And they're canceling the escrows. And they're canceling the escrows over like small things. But that's just, tells you how far at their max they're really at. And that's where the real problem comes in, is because the sellers don't know this yet. They still see on the news that record prices and multiple bids, and they still think they're 100% in charge. And the fact is, it's partially true, because that seller can still get their price they want. However, that seller needs to understand that that buyer has a say in it. And a lot of those times they're saying no more. So what I'm having to tell my sellers right now is, that's great, we got your price and we got you in escrow. But if you want to keep your home in escrow, right, you need to be a participant in the solutions to the problems that invariably happen in escrows. You've got to be a part of it. You've got to be understanding. So if that buyer came in and is paying $40,000 extra to bridge an appraisal gap, and they want you to, fix a leaking sink, you need to fix it.
So a real shift in the market here, and so the buyers are over it. The sellers have their challenges too, just to make sure that they can get the sale price that they want. So, bottom line is, you got to have a consultation with somebody like you that does this professionally, has done for years. You're an educator. You can help people through the process one way or the other, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Okay, Jim Bottrell, 800-498-SOLD is the phone number, 800-498-SOLD. Call for a no-obligation consultation, or you can go online to Jim's website, which is jimhasthebuyers.com.